Welcome back to Life is Strange.
Life is Strange.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Well, it's only been a while of us playing Life is Strange. You saw it last Monday. But it's been a while.
It's been weeks since we played it.
We forgot what it was like.
Yeah.
I had a birthday, and then I just had a hiatus where I just was like, no thanks.
Yeah, GLaDOS hype.
In the previous episode.
Follow me at GLaDOS hype. Oh my gosh, I didn't put that in the video for Friday.
Pieces of time.
Dun dun dun.
_ Nathan. He has a Twitter account that I keep wanting to follow, but it'd be super weird if I did.
I pay people for that.
I think it's awesome you said
God, I'm not excited about playing the fourth one.
And there she is.
How you doing, Max? Hi, Joyce.
Why?
We're not doing spoilers in this one.
Okay.
Well, we probably will, but
No.
not right now.
That was his gift.
We are not doing spoilers. This is episode 3. We're only going to talk about episode 3. FemHype.
Except when we make those connections about what they talked about in episode 4, we're like,
No,
what? Remember that?
We'll edit it out. All you hear
Don't
is
say
no.
we will edit it out. I'm the one who edits the videos.
Okay.
I probably will forget.
No.
And then people will be really mad. You said there were no spoilers. Well, you know what? If you haven't seen episode 4 yet, something's wrong. Like, what have you been doing?
What are you doing here?
Episode 5 comes out soon.
Probably important things.
They tweeted an ominous September.
Why exactly?
Yeah, somebody said October. I want the person who said October to come forward because I have some words for you. Some strong words.
Yeah.
What the hell is
I'm
this?
still angry. It's probably gonna be like September 30th, let's be honest. Because what was this
I
one?
believe
July 28th? 27th?
Anything.
Did you just pull that number out of your ass? Do you
No,
really
I
know?
remember looking at it today. The last Life is Strange episode. Because we had posted about it on Facebook. And it was like July 28th or something. That's not July to me. That's basically August.
True.
So that's probably what they mean by September.
Halloween is going to be overrun with Life is Strange people.
Ew, really?
Yeah.
Man, come on, peeps.
Aren't you and I going to dress up as Life is Strange for Gamer X?
I'm gonna dress up as a sim.
For Gamer X? Or are we talking about Halloween?
Halloween.
Alright.
I'm gonna dress up as a sim. I'm gonna do one of those plumb bobs that I found on Pinterest. Follow us on Pinterest, FemHype. Pinterest. We're almost at 100 followers on Pinterest. That's pretty cool.
Wow!
Yeah, we started at 20. Now we got 80 something.
I'd like to shout out to everybody following us on Pinterest. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
Stuff. Mostly it's people who like our Life is Strange board, which I should add more to, I think.
This happened to me in college. This was me.
What happened to you?
That.
A dead plant? And a rabbit?
No! Oh my god, you do that on purpose.
What do you mean?
I say something and you say something else.
I just didn't understand you. If you hear my drinking, I'm sorry. I'm very thirsty.
They're gonna think we have a problem.
I didn't say what I was drinking. I just said my drinking. Sometimes you gulp, you know? And you don't mean to.
I don't.
I was watching a lot of DIY videos. Don't ask. And a lot of people were like, okay, so I like made this DIY frappuccino, and like they wouldn't show you them actually swallowing it.
What?
But then they said in the description, like someone was like, I think you just spit out your frappuccino. Like that it was so gross that you just spit it out. And she was like, no, people just don't like when when they can hear me eat or something. So I wanted to cut that out. I was like, no, you didn't eat it. It's not edible.
This conversation went to a strange, dark place on the internet.
Look, it's Kate's rabbit.
Hey, Bunny.
Or Bunny, is there?
Soon. And until then, I'll be catered. First, I saved Chloe.
Oh yeah, I didn't kill a plant and you said I did.
Oh, because I thought you
I
did.
thought
We've
I
played this
record
how
for
many times? You
Oh my
obviously
God.
have at least one.
Wait, Paige, I just had a revelation. Remember in our Favorite Friday
Now she has
video
another
for Crash
video of her.
Bandicoot, we talked about how we had a
Besides
save
Rachel,
file
it's
called
been
Lisa
a
from
while
like...
since
They won't
anybody
know that.
vanished from her
Okay,
KDK.
but they're about to see that. and then Lisa the plant. So we had a premonition when we were kids
I
about
sure hope
Lisa.
these people treat her. Man, I really either I delete my page or I block everybody.
What? You just shot me down.
Everybody will be talking.
Because they don't know that. I can't talk about that. I wish I
Blackwell
could put
might
on
as
the
well
tunes
shut
and wait.
down.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Friday, favorite Friday is Crash Bandicoot. In case you were wondering. I'm also, like, really into The Sims, if you haven't noticed. If you don't follow me on Twitter, at GladosHype, GLaDOS_hype.
Together. You have time.
I talk about The Sims a lot. I should follow Sims Logic. Is that the Twitter account?
I follow it.
this
It's the
is
funniest thing I've
scary.
ever seen in my
I should
life.
follow it.
Let there be.
I wish I could retweet everything, but people get mad.
What's the button for running? Oh, ooh, sorry. I haven't played this in a while.
She doesn't. Oh wait, Dana.
Dana.
That was
Dana?
scary on her wall.
Damn,
Read
look at
it.
your stuff.
This is
Oh, I
both
read this last
sad
time, did I?
And
Wait, I don't know what it
pathetic.
says. Press the read button.
Oh, you can't read script? Alright, if you want to know what that reads, pause it. If not, bye.
Oh my god, I couldn't even finish reading
I
it.
gotta talk to her.
Hey Dana.
I feel wrong
How are you
snooping in
doing?
her stuff, you know what I
Better than
mean?
Hey Dana, I bust into your room again
Just
without
can't believe she
asking.
would
Well,
even attempt
Alright, this is a
suicide.
serious conversation.
oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm serious now.
Um,
Did you
why
wait a
would I
minute?
blame Victoria?
I don't know, but did you notice how she didn't finish painting her nails? A couple of her nails aren't painted. Look at that.
No, they're just painted a different color.
Oh.
I want to say
Could you imagine? It's all Victoria's fault. Who does that?
this is hard. This is what's very difficult about the game. What should I choose?
I'm feeling we're all responsible because we are.
I think we're all responsible
Because I
for
think
what happened.
True.
I was
Like,
watching
who
a
the
lot
one
of
went
Let's
to that
Players
roof with Kate?
play episode 2. Let me just ask her.
So why do you think she was on the roof in the
And
first
maybe
place?
I'm even choosing the wrong
Maybe
things.
Kate
I'm
was
sorry
so
to
ashamed
any
she
dance.
got wasted on
But
that video.
I was
I don't
watching
blame
people
her.
play
It
episode
was
2
really
and people who
gross.
didn't know
on.
what
You
happened
really
in
believe
episode
that
2
Kate Marsh wanted
with
to
Kate,
get drunk at a Vortex
and they
Club party?
weren't
So what exactly are you saying,
the
Matt?
most
I know
supportive
Jefferson got
because
Yeah.
they didn't understand the severity of the
You think they're
situation.
involved?
Yeah.
Because this doesn't happen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What did she even ask me? I don't even know. It's complicated.
Yeah.
It's complicated. I don't want to drag you
And I
into this,
think
okay?
that
Not yet, anyway.
I'm getting scared now.
it's good because
The people here
we're
are still
becoming
sneaking out
aware of it,
tonight.
I guess.
What?
But it's
Like who?
hard for people
Victoria
who aren't
bounced out of here
exposed to
earlier,
this.
and now you, Charla.
Not me. need
I
a
think
break
it's
from
good
today.
though. I think
Get some sleep
video
too,
games
Dana.
have a responsibility to expose people to things. Not everything, maybe, but I think that it's really like wonderful in this awful situation that you can be exposed to
Dana.
stuff like this because then
Better than
like
Kate.
hopefully when you're like in life you have more resources to go
I think
about
we're all
True.
like helping people who need help. Like they provide resources for you to like go read more about
So-
it, you know?
Maybe Kate.
Like the Life is Strange developers.
on.
So what exactly?
Which maybe
I know Jefferson got
hopefully
ruined
it
by the
shocked
principal.
people into like looking more
I'm not sure
deeply
yet, but I'm on
into
it. Weird
I don't know, like,
shit
other
is going
people's
down at
lives.
Blackwell, and I'm going to find out why.
I'm
I didn't
getting
mean to get
scared
super
now.
deep just now.
I think that people don't
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Charla.
Not me.
like everyone has different expectations for video games, and I think where
Aw,
some people
Trevor,
think
if
that like
Dana talks to
they
Juliet
do have a
about this,
responsibility to really
she's
tell
gonna
us this
wish
kind of
she
stuff
didn't.
and expose us to it. Some people don't think that way
or don't want it.
or don't want it.
Yeah.
And so for some Let's Players that I was watching, they were so taken aback by it and shaken up because
Yeah.
they didn't expect it.
Victoria
yeah.
isn't
And
here.
it's good
Maybe I'll
because,
just wait
you know,
and bide
then
my
they get to
time,
have that conversation
going
or really
through her
think about
shit.
that hard topic. But at the same time, it's kind of, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
No, I agree with you because while the second episode didn't shake me up necessarily. The fourth one did, and I had nightmares after it. Like, I was not ready for it necessarily. Maybe I just wasn't in the right mindset that day, but I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could see, like, especially for people who might be triggered by stuff, like the thing
I don't
that happened
know
to
if
Kate.
it's necessarily fair for them to talk about a topic like this when, I don't know, it's almost like, I don't know why I just stopped it. We were chatting.
Let's sit.
I don't know why exactly I feel this way. I kind of feel like it's almost like,
Principal Wells. Are you serious? I'm toast if he
people
sees me.
speaking for a group of people, or you know, like touching a topic that's so close to everybody.
Miss Caulfield, you have to be stealthier than that. You're not
I'd like to comment really quickly on the
outside
fact
your
that
dormitory at
this
hour. You know that.
I'm sorry,
particular portrayal of the
I'm
principal
still tense after I thought
is
Kate was going to
bad.
jump today.
And not in a way
I
that,
just
like,
needed some
assists the
air and
game. Like,
space to
this
walk.
doesn't add anything to it. Like,
I think it kind of does.
I think it just upsets me that he's, like, one of the
seeing her
few
come
black
down.
characters that has, like, dialogue, and
saved her
then
ass.
this is where he is. Like, this
Maybe
is...
But I'm not really taking it, and I could
Don't get
be
caught.
wrong, but I'm not really taking it
Fall
as a
back inside.
race issue. I'm taking
You
it more
are
of
good
he's a
dreams.
person of power in the school, and you think that he knows what's going on.
So how do I
But
get
this
past him
kind of
and
tells you that he
Chloe?
doesn't know what's going on because he's so fragile that he... You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, he
I
doesn't-
could see...
The stress of it all is really getting to him. I thought he knew what was going on until this scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh, okay, I guess he doesn't.
I see where you're coming from. I think if there were more, like, people of color
Next
in
the
it,
ninja strikes again.
maybe I wouldn't feel that way, because then it'd be like, oh, there are a couple of them. Like, there are 6 characters who are people of color, so I don't, you know, there are many of them, but... If you haven't read Shiva's post on this, because it's an interesting discussion that was happening, particularly on Tumblr. A lot of people were talking about it. You should go read it. FemHype.com. Wow, the pictures are really creepy now with the light, like, right on it.
Booyah! Get it? Booyah. Like I'm a scary punk ghost.
More
Goddess.
Like a scary punk asshole. Hey, Chloe, I didn't exactly have the
character.
greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't
I don't think
need
she's
you to
very
prank me
understanding,
tonight,
to be
okay?
honest.
She's going through shit!
You absolutely
Yeah, but
bulged
she's
the
not
walls,
very
did
understanding
save
of
your
other
friend.
people's shit. Like, everyone's going
Kate
through
saved
shit.
herself. I couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed.
I don't know, I feel like when I
Then
was
I
that
had
age,
no
I
clue what to
was,
say to
like,
her on that
self-absorbed and into my
Don't
own
be so
stuff,
modest,
too.
Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you.
Probably.
You obviously
Could you
said the
imagine
right
if you could
thing.
meet yourself?
And your badass
in
power
that
is going to
age?
save us all. We just
no.
need to connect the dots.
You wouldn't want to hang out with
no,
yourself, like, at
no.
18?
No.
Sup,
We
Paige, at
have
18?
to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow
Sup,
stop
fellow
that tornado
kids?
from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right?
That wasn't that long ago for me.
True.
Chaos theory.
Didn't you say that it was all about chaos? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh right, except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space. No biggie.
Let's have a discussion in the dark.
I just feel
In an
weird
empty-
about
Yeah,
some
like,
of
can
my
we move,
decisions.
please?
I would be
Especially
walking
after I
if this
just
were
got
me.
Mr. Jefferson
There's a
in trouble.
girl
Dude,
who's
do not even
missing.
torture yourself like that. Let's
Another
focus on
girl
looking for clues, okay?
just had a very difficult time.
Right. For one thing, there's too much coincidence
Just
between the
this
people around Kate
afternoon.
and Rachel.
like
Come
Step
on.
Prick and Nathan Prescott.
Not just them.
Yep. I just want to beat the shit out of those particular bros.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is
That was
guiding
deep.
us to the
You think
truth.
she's religious?
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now.
You have the option
It
to,
scares me to
like,
think where she could
make
be.
her that way.
Really?
In dialogue. Kind of.
With Kate?
Yeah, there's, like, multiple times, I think. Not just with Kate. I think there's one other time. Could be wrong, though.
Kicking it in Los Angeles?
But you can,
That
you
would
know,
be
you
the
know
best
verses
case
of the
scenario.
Bible and...
She wouldn't leave without me, okay? And how
cool.
often do missing
Oh,
girls
but
turn
is
up?
that only
We
because
have
you
to find
read
Rachel
her
soon.
Bible and she had it thumb
I don't
marked?
know.
Or
I don't know. It's not like Max has a Bible in her room. At least
Now
I
tell
haven't
me
found
what's your
one.
secret.
Drum roll, please. I present
So I
the
don't think
spare
she's
keys to Blackwell.
particularly
Thank you, Step Prick.
Religious?
You are
I
such
guess
a boss,
that's
Chloe.
good because she's ambiguous enough that
just
you can
don't
like
want you to get into any
insert
more
that
trouble.
if
Look
at
that's
all the
like
trouble dropping
who
in our
you
Katie
are
belt.
and you're
This
playing
point
it. Oh my
gives a
god, the
fuck
lights
anymore.
just went out.
We're in it to win it, Max. Lead the way.
Wait, let's time it.
so glad
How
you're
long
my
were they in there
partner
without the
in
lights?
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan
Not
here.
long at all. Because they're walking then. They walk down the hallway to the front door.
Thank you again so much for
How long do you
helping me with the
think they were in there
Hopefully
alone
the rest of the class will follow your lead.
after hours?
I'm sorry I
Probably
was
the whole time.
distracted, as you know.
Because she fell asleep
It's
at her
not been a good day
desk,
for
so you
I know
figure
this has
it's
been an
dark
awful
out.
day, and you can talk to me
When does it
anytime.
get
Yeah,
like
but
fully
it's
dark?
October.
Thank you,
And
Victoria.
in the
I'm glad it had a relatively happy
fall
ending.
and winter,
I don't know what I would
it's
have
dark
done
at like
if Katie
4.
jumped.
Katie,
I'm not reading into this. I'm not
had no
doing
idea
it.
You two were that close.
I'm not gonna read into every little thing.
I'm
It's
gonna
not
read
today.
into everything.
Not today.
I'm gonna do it.
Not today.
How many
Just maybe
hours
one, I
exactly were they
No.
alone in a
Blackwell
2
classroom?
minutes.
this year,
No,
thanks
they
to
weren't.
Max.
2 minutes.
That's
Who
impossible.
claims I enabled
Max
Kate
was
Marsh's
asleep.
trouble by merely listening.
Yeah, she could have just dozed off.
I'll give you a
30
sneak
seconds.
preview of Max's photo.
No.
Selfie.
You don't know.
Listen,
Can't talk about stuff you
you've
don't
seen the
know.
entry.
Protect
You know what's going on.
her.
Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
Oh my
Stick
gosh,
to
we
Mr.
said no
Jefferson,
spoilers.
Victoria.
What are you
I will be
doing?
going to San
I'm not
Francisco.
doing
You're
remember?
ruining it.
How
You're
am I
breaking the
reading-
rules.
This is an adult
already love my
teacher
word.
You're
with
breaking-
a
Shh,
barely
shh,
legal.
No, stop. No.
I'm just
No.
saying, no matter
No.
what, this is a
No.
We would have
No.
to spend
Fucking
a lot
creepy.
of time
No.
together. That could
No. No language. We're gonna have to
Don't you
flag
think?
this
I'm
video.
going to think that
No.
you're gonna say
Yeah. No
be. You might
language.
as well choose me.
I've had it.
Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo.
This
for
reminds me
free.
of like a long
As a
time
favor to
ago.
your
Life is
future,
strange.
I'll also ignore that undisguised.
Why did you just put that in?
Why?
I suggest you go back to your
This
dorm.
reminds me of like old fan fiction of like Snape with like students, like Snape and Harry and
Fucking
Snape
kidding
and
me?
like Hermione and Snape and
So I peeked on Reddit today. I'm gonna talk about it.
You're just
I'm gonna
jumping.
talk about it.
Okay.
I peeked on Reddit today, and someone made a, kind of a cool joke, and I liked it. It was regarding Jillian's article about Life is Strange and Twilight and the connections.
find out.
And, like, you gotta keep in mind, Jillian wanted to write an article about Life is Strange, and we were joking around as we were playing it and saying, this is a lot like Twilight.
Yeah.
As a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But no one understands where the... What's it called? Where the tone lies on the internet.
Yeah.
No one knows. No one can take a joke on the internet, I think.
It was a joke article. It was like a
It was-
lighthearted
yeah.
article. I didn't mean it. And I said in it,
Yeah.
this isn't supposed to be taken
So
seriously.
it was on Reddit, and I thought it was really funny that everyone was butthurt about it. They were like really upset. They were like, "What do you mean comparing this beautiful thing to a piece of garbage?" They were so mad.
I don't understand.
And so one of them
Really
said,
into my room?
like the original person to post the
serious.
article was like,
We're
"This
not kids
article is
anymore.
strange," and I was like, "That is the best response,
Yeah.
and probably the
Charges
best
for
critique."
just entering.
I'm
Yeah.
serious. We could go to jail.
Going
Not if I'm
forward, I
related
guess
to
I
the
have
head
to
of
be a
Blackwell
lot more
Security.
like I don't think I'm
I
subtle.
think it's so funny that everyone's so butthurt about it
Find out
because
what's in the
not
principal's office
only
first.
are they
You can
so
rewind
upset,
if we get
they're
caught.
talking about the
Leave them
article,
alone.
which is all we want.
I
We
guess.
want people to talk about the
Maybe I did on
game,
my own.
and we want people to talk
on,
about
One
the
more door and our
article.
work here is
Well, when
done.
you think about it, there are a lot of similarities. Like it's a thing. Are you putting music in there?
She looks so scary.
It's a nice phone.
I wish I could jump.
I know. It's the worst.
Alright, this part I may, like, cut through.
You want to skip it?
That's it.
I may cut through it editing.
The fuck? The security officer should have the key to the
I'm
principal's
gonna
office.
show you this.
He's hiding shit.
Just like we did with the
Everybody
bottles in the
here.
last episode.
Well,
Oh, look, it took us 2
definitely have to get the
minutes!
store open.
Yeah.
Because we haven't played
Believe
this in
it
a
or not,
while, and I kind of
know a little
forgot
bit about making.
where everything is.
Thanks to Frank. I might as well test
Also,
out my
let's
first skill.
entirely cut all the stuff
for it.
with
We're already in this
Warren.
But I will show
Remove.
You
you.
could look for the key,
I will show
just in
you.
case. Why,
Tweet.
yes, I could.
No.
Yeah. Because Twee is in our drinking game article.
It is.
I feel bad for the twee hipster who lost this beret.
Twee!
I feel bad for the twee hipster who lost this beret.
Twee!
I feel bad for
Three
the twee
twees.
hipster who lost
Good
this
job.
beret.
Retweet my twee!
Here are the keys.
Retweet my 3
None for the
tweets.
principal's office.
Tweet.
Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Boom! Literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
If you'll light the candle,
This is so cool!
get ready to haul ass.
That was so fucking cool!
Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
Oh no, the alarm went off. And not the alarm.
You're just walking.
Not the alarm. Come on.
Okay, so if you had... Let me rephrase that. That was the first part was rude for no reason. If your best friend had time traveling powers and you knew about it, right? And you were all like, okay, let's like solve a mystery, blah blah.
Hey babe, what's up? What?
Right? And
No clue how the hell you got in there.
would you
but
ever
did.
think to yourself, okay, did we
company
have this
next
conversation 5 times and
let's
she's
find out what
rewound
we
and like
I
she
wouldn't be
said,
friends with someone
Powers
who got
only
that.
go so
really?
First of all, I
you would
wouldn't
stop
believe
being
them.
friends with them.
First of all, I wouldn't believe them. Second
What
of
if they
all,
proved it in a diner?
I don't care.
2 whales.
Why would we
want
go to the
everybody to
Two
know he
Whales?
has
No.
money.
Two Whales is not my scene. You know what I mean?
I don't.
We do now. So I wouldn't be friends with them because there's so much
can you trust somebody who has a
drama
fucking
and
blonde
responsibility
bird in his
there. And I don't want to like live my
Yes,
life with
only
that
the
shit. You know what I
principal had
mean?
a Monet.
Also,
don't.
I don't want them to like make decisions for me.
Eat me.
Like
gonna
if I
pay
was
for the papers
Chloe
on this
and I
ugly ass
learned
case.
about all of the decisions that Max is making for her, I'd be mad. I'd be
Even though
pissed.
she saved your life.
I would say, yeah, sure,
In
you
a
saved my
bathroom?
life,
But,
but
damn, is it a cozy
don't
chick?
you think that eventually it's time for me to go? Especially what happens at the end
This is
of
your
this
chance to
episode.
truly get all
like,
deductive and shit, Sherlock.
you can't make
Find
huge
some clues
decisions
about
like that
Rachel
for
and
someone.
Kate
It's
and
not right.
Rick.
Even if you're,
Anyway,
you know, their
on
mom.
the case.
You can't.
So
It's
what
their
if-
decision to make.
Is it... Would you prefer Max to say, hey, Chloe, I made this major decision. Would you like me to rewind and
This
change
pretty
it?
much sums up Kate.
No, I would say,
Shy and
hey,
sweet.
there's this decision that I can
In
go
the
back in time.
wrong
Do you want to do
place.
it? I don't even think that's right. Okay, pause. If you want to read.
Her
Pause.
GPA is consistently outstanding. This is so sad.
2
Come
more
now.
files to go.
I will say pause each time, so, you know, get ready. Get ready to pause.
Look at this
Just saying.
file.
Junk.
Tumbleweeds.
Tumbleweeds.
Wait, what does the Grinch say?
Weird.
Jury duty,
This
jury
asshole
duty,
has a
blackmail,
spotless
pink slip,
record.
eviction notice. Jury duty, hee 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 hee.
You always
Pause.
remember it. You always remember the lines.
Getting
Let's
out.
nab this last
I hope
bunch.
everyone gets our references.
Always wanted to
Too
see
many.
it.
We're gonna play the Grinch game. We have to,
Oh,
Rachel
God.
doesn't seem so
especially around the
troubled-faced in all
Christmas
this.
time.
There's
Pause.
not much here about
She
the
stopped
police
attending
investigation.
class. Quintessential student.
Man, I don't blame the principal
Pause.
for expelling Chloe.
Does little homework is often willful. Belligerent into her
GPA
teachers.
1.7. Bravo.
Hey. At least it's not 0.
C's get degrees.
Yes, they do.
I think we found
Stay in
everything.
school, pass, and then move on. It's
I guess being a
okay.
bully
It gets
isn't the
better.
press
It
card
does
for
get
me.
better. Get out of
Pause.
school, but finish it.
I will say pause each time, and I hope it doesn't get annoying. Tell me if it does in the
Can you
comments.
pause over the
That is
bronze
so cool
bird
that my
thing?
signature
Pause.
actually counted. Go, Miss Grant.
Her thing passed, yay.
You're not so tacky.
Pause. Just kidding, you don't have to.
It focused in on. Oh, there's an owl! Wait, go back to the shelf. There's an
Hold
owl.
on, I'm
I'd
looking
drink
at
too if
stuff.
I was the
There's an
principal
owl.
of Blackwell.
See, I'd drink too if I was the principal of Blackwood. See, I agree.
There's an owl. Right there. Right there. And it shows up in the 4th episode.
Oh, I didn't know that. Anyways,
Somewhere
spoiler
sad.
alert. Spoiler alert.
There's an owl in a sad place.
Can I get out? Can I hop out the window?
Max,
Hey,
you
I'd
better
like to
come
sit
check
down
out these
now.
files. Nathan
I think we
accuses
could have taken a
Rachel
picture of
bringing
her. Already.
Pause. What
and my
else do I
step
know?
troll went along because he thinks Rachel
But
was
she's
a bad
our
influence on me.
girlfriend.
I wonder if we can see the pictures at the end.
If David is teaming up with
I
Nick
wonder
in
if at the end of the
Prescott,
game, all the
that's a
pictures
bad
that you took
sign.
are places that you can rewind back
Prescott
to.
the third.
Oh, that'd be
so
cool.
running. And you
A
know
little
the Prescott's
freaky.
dropped major bank to bury Nathan.
So like
Freaky.
you could, you know how like there's like a
rap sheet,
free
bad
mode
grades, teacher
at the end of a lot of
complaints,
games,
secret
like
Yeah.
you finish everything, but
I
they
was
let you
expelled.
explore the game, like Harry
Prescott's
Potter.
always
That's
get their
assuming that
money's
everybody
worth.
lives in this.
Check out that note.
Yeah, but like you can go back in time to the different
It's
parts
just some crazy drama.
that you took pictures at.
If Max
It's not a
survives
drawing.
the story.
Look,
Okay.
Rachel.
Why do you
in
always
the
have to
dark
make it
room.
bad?
Rachel.
Why do you
This
always gotta
is-
make it
wait,
negative?
this is-
Rachel in the dark room, okay?
Rachel, that is the scariest shit on this planet.
Alright.
What does this even mean?
If you haven't seen
I
me
think it's
build
truly
a mini Blackwell
psychotic.
Academy on The Sims,
I
please
know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
GLaDOS
I
hype?
like no.
Listen
I
to
like
this.
that video
David
mostly
M.
because of
always
the
asks
music
what's
I found
going
in the
on my
YouTube
head.
free audio
David
library.
M. always helps me follow those he
Now I'm just
follows.
plugging YouTube.
It's pretty
Well,
good.
because
It was
No,
really
it's
cool.
not.
I
Or some
found
sort of weird
like
team,
songs that
super
actually
heroes.
sounded like The Sims,
Jesus.
which I appreciated.
David was stalking Kate.
So
hassling
just
me.
saying,
And now
you
we
should
know he
watch
was
that.
all
Unless
over
you haven't
Rachel,
seen
too.
episode 4, then don't.
Oh, we are
because
so
there's
going into
spoilers.
his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid.
Or haven't seen or played.
We got her.
do you want to dye my hair blue?
No.
Maybe we
First of
should
all,
really
your
look
hair is
at
really
it.
dark, so we'd have to bleach
No,
it first.
You are not taking
And when
the
you
cozy
bleach
chair.
your hair,
Master, your
it
powers
turns like an
include
orangey
mind
color.
reading? Or did
Believe
you just
me, I know.
rewind because I tried
And
to steal the
then
chair?
it's
Shit,
not
I'm
it's not
It's
pretty.
the powers
It
of
takes
best
a long
friendship.
time, and then your hair
I know
feels
how
like
you
straw.
roll. We should
But I'll
definitely
look like
get out
Chloe
of here.
Price.
We pressed our luck enough.
Hello.
Just get a wig.
What have we here?
Oh, you want to go wig shopping?
No.
Shit.
Why?
Wow,
No.
sir. That's a lot. For
Okay,
the handicap.
who
Dude,
has
There's
taken this money?
$5,000 here. I could pay Frank back
Yeah,
tonight.
if you've taken this money in your
Chill out,
playthrough,
actually,
please
almost. Yeah.
put something in the comments and talk about how you've made a terrible life decision
Are
and how you
gonna
feel
make
about
an
it.
issue out of this?
She says
just
handicapped
rewind and
fund
take the greenbacks for yourself.
in quotes.
I hope you do that instead
So
of
we've never chosen to let her keep it. We've always said put it back.
You want to let her keep it now?
No. But
Really want
I'm
to
just
take
wondering
money
if
from
it's
the
actually
handicap fund?
for a handicapped
you
fund
can pay
or if
Frank
it's
back, but-
actually money that's
I've got my power
smuggled
to protect
for
you, right?
There's a
like,
lot of
for the
power
principal
in
to keep his
this.
mouth shut.
A lot of cash.
Oh.
You know.
Goodness. Moral Max
Okay,
is
but
right again.
then they
even
did
then
this.
you're taking money and that's
get the
not
hell out of
yours,
this
and
office
you know,
more.
even if it's bad money, you're still taking it, and it's not gonna fix any problems you have.
Okay,
Although
but
Chloe
the-
says she thinks it will, I don't think it actually would.
Helped Chloe and me.
The thing, though, in episode 4 suggests
Pause.
that it is, in fact, money for the handicap fund,
Pause.
which was super heavy-handed.
Pause.
Drug mule? I'm just seeing, like, things jumping out at me now.
Yeah, well, we've read this before, and I don't want to waste anyone's time. If they want to, like, in-depth read it, do it. If you don't, then keep watching.
That impish look
Oh,
scares
here
me.
we go.
Care for a midnight swim?
Hell
The black pool is
yes.
You wanna take
Please.
that
What if
risk
I said
now?
no?
It's
No!
way weak. You didn't
I have no
use that
option to
money
say
pay
no,
off
but what if I
Frank.
did?
Thank
So if
God.
it's up in my skull, at least
you
allow me to have a
imagine?
little carefree
Then
fun.
the
I was
game
like,
ends.
No, Chloe, you know what?
Splish
I just saved a
Why?
life today.
We
I don't really want to.
I'm sorry.
Splish splash. Did you
Always go
actually
with the
just say
girlfriend.
hella? I think
Always
I'm a good bad
get it.
influence on you.
Get it. So, we're going on a date now with Chloe Price.
No.
Girlfriend.
No.
Love affair. Teenage romance.
Is anyone else meh about Chloe?
Oh
Is
my
it
god,
just
stop.
me?
How dare you? How
Is
dare
it
you?
just me?
How dare.
Because I think Chloe's a
What
character
do you
that you
have
either
to
love or you hate.
Big fucking deal.
And I don't hate her.
Dare.
Water.
But I'm meh about her.
We still have to play
Like-
it cool, okay?
Every character
I
has
still
its
go to
flaws,
school here.
and
You
she
can
has quite
own
a
this
few.
hellhole once
If you
figure
choose
out who
boys
you are.
here, I won't speak to
I'm
you.
not gonna choose boys here.
Chloe is so psyched for girls' night out,
Lord.
so I better follow her evil plan.
Boys or girls?
Unicorns.
Girls, of course.
Yeah, it's not cool
Girls.
that you couldn't do both.
Voila.
Can we peek
Let
into
me check to
both?
see if the pool's heated.
You can.
It's that GIF. Like the taco commercial?
You can, and she makes a comment about you looking in the boys' room. Oops. Wrong side.
Sock.
Where does that other sock
Story of my
go?
life.
That is the most
Those are
pointless
some
thing in a game.
musty ass old
A sock?
shirts.
A sock and some t-shirts.
I'm pretty sure we could probably think of
Looks like Brooke wants to
more
go to the
pointless
drive-in
things.
with Warren.
Looks like Brooke wants to steal my not boyfriend.
Ew. Cooties. Ew.
So, Victoria's secret is selfies. Go fuck your...
What? Did she do the Kylie Jenner lip challenge?
Jefferson said, don't
It looks
confuse
like she
art
did
with
in the
the
middle.
artist.
Oh god.
These
Just
are cool
saying.
shots.
Help me.
Just saying. I'm trying to keep you relevant, okay?
Yeah, a lot of times, for people who don't really know us that
Bus
well, Paige will be like,
Was
oh,
she
have you
going
heard
to
of
run
this? And I'll
away?
be like, what are you talking about?
Like Rachel
I'm so
Amber.
out of touch.
Yeah. That's okay.
The
I'll
wick,
keep you
it
young.
burns.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Mm,
I feel inside like I'm a kid still. So
of course you do.
I want to eat a Lunchables right now.
You don't know what the Kylie Jenner lip challenge is.
I don't. I saw it trending and I'm like, bye.
This is the worst.
Kate is God.
I hope so, friend.
What does that
Rachel,
even
what?
mean?
Wait,
Abides.
what the hell abides by what? Finish the sentence!
This isn't a desperate cry for attention or anything.
And Victoria just rolls.
Ooh,
It's that
pink
girl with the
goo.
blonde hair with
I see why everybody brings... Ooh, pink goo.
Take a
see what-
selfie.
Hello, gorgeous. You wish, Max.
No, I can't.
You just look like a
You
snake.
are Snoop Max.
I'm gonna
don't
look
think
around.
anybody's ever drowned here.
Do you want to go around the pool or you?
I'm going into the boys' locker room so I can see some things because I'm sure people would like to see what it looks like in case I picked that.
What is a boys'
one is
locker
almost
room like?
empty.
Well, we're about to
Smelly!
show you.
It
Like
smells
the
like a
pink
Paris subway.
Oh God,
Pee. That's what it smells like.
you've been there.
Urine.
I bet you
Oh
do.
my God.
Original.
That's not even a good pun.
Welcome to 1950.
Oh,
It's nice to know Victoria loves something.
That looks like a
besides
torpedo.
herself.
I hate when they put hair on it. Ugh.
It looks like a torpedo.
Sometimes.
True. True.
Did I tell you that at the airport, the last time I
Some
went
poor hipster lost their vape.
to Oregon, I was coming back and I went through security. And this guy
It's
looked
okay
at
for
me,
me
and
to
I
be hooked
have
on
like a
these
pretty.
drugs. Right?
Oh, here we go.
Look at this.
Mm,
Pause if you would like to.
yep.
I have a pretty like deadpan face. I think normally.
No
like
way
I'm
am I
pretty
touching
deadpan.
Zach's
You do,
jersey.
yeah.
Well, thanks.
No, it's a skill.
Okay.
Zach
so
is really careless. Doesn't he know what happens when I'm
You're neutral.
strange. So.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm getting that. But
Betty developed
this
that
guy in
Jefferson's
line
class.
looked at me. Ew.
Why?
This guy in line looked at me while I was in the security line, and he's like, "Smile, it gets worse."
Whoa.
And I was like, "Oh."
That escalated very quickly.
And I just looked at him, and he like chuckled a little, and I was like,
I
"Oh,
guess somebody
Morbid
forgot their
joke.
Blackwell spirit.
thanks." And he had to have been in like his 70s.
I guess I should consider this evolution.
Did he immediately like laugh like, oh, that was a joke?
No, I'm not even gonna look at that. No, he didn't.
Oh.
And you know what? Life does get worse before it gets better.
But he didn't put the it gets better after that part.
He's just said it gets worse.
Yeah.
So I think we should all live by that. I don't
Max,
know.
try to find the light for the
I don't know
pool.
what the point
I
of
want
me
to see the
saying that
sharks.
was.
You
Otters
added
don't like
Oregon in
sharks.
there, so
They bite.
relevant.
Somehow relevant.
Hit that light.
Oh, I should have gone to the list.
Is that here?
Yeah.
You can still do it.
Run.
I wish you could steal a pool toy.
Okay,
So
we didn't
cute.
know about this in the beginning. Fun fact, if you haven't played Life is Strange before, when you do play Life is Strange, do this in the pool scene.
Yeah.
Looks
Put your
like
name on
I'm
the
the
guest
Vortex
list.
Club bouncer.
Actually, I think this is just removing
I'm
names.
sorry. Your name's
Do
not
it.
on the list. You'll have to
You'll
eat
have to
shit.
eat
But
shit now.
We don't learn whose names we removed. I assume we just removed, like, Nathan's.
Well, whoever you removed, you protected them from a horrible party.
Yeah, it wasn't that good. I did like the music, though.
The music I play a lot when I'm writing, so.
Yes, I know. Is it in here? No, it's in here. Sorry, technical difficulties.
There has to be a control panel for the lights around here.
I feel like singing.
Please don't.
I won't. I just want to announce that I feel like it.
I feel like food.
You know, like in a musical when like there's that feeling everyone's like, oh my god, a song is coming on? That's what I'm feeling right now.
That anxiety-ridden feeling?
No, the feeling where there's a song in your heart and you want it to come out.
We get it. Otters.
No. I'm thinking of Monty Python.
Coffee and swimming.
Oh!
The song that goes on and on and on and on and on.
Don't
Such a
even
good
think
show.
I'm gonna make a move
And on
on
and
you.
on. It was a good show, except I sat behind a pole when we saw it.
Oh.
I think it was for your B-Day.
Yeah,
So,
we were by
the
a pole.
plan is
Yeah, I sat behind it.
Oh.
And I was a young child. And I wasn't as tall as I am now.
I can't win with you. There's no
Funny
way.
how people remember
look at
things
the baby
differently.
Oh my god!
Funny. Funny.
End
things.
scene.
There was no scene there. That was just life.
End scene.
Bye. Be cool if I could just like run in.
Push her
Are you
in.
gonna go?
time to do or die.
Alright,
Max.
hello. I'd like to dive.
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. Too bad you made me feel like the
I have to
queen
say
of
that
assholes
not
because I
everybody
love my
wears
cash
cute underwear, like,
Tell me
under
you're
their
not gonna
clothes for
stand there
every
watching me
day,
like a
like,
zombie.
unless she
Some people do.
planned. Really? That is wonderful. Those
some
people are
people do.
awesome.
Okay, you asked for it.
Could be wrong though.
I wish I was one of those people.
But I'd be too worried that like it'd get ruined, you know?
Yeah.
Cowabunga! Why look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows.
The water splashes.
Stop.
Pixels.
Ugh.
I'll just rewind.
Wasn't
and
the
talk
weird
to
part
you.
of YouTube today?
Otters
Oh
are-
god.
Cheater.
What's the
Yeah,
weird part
you
of
would know
YouTube
about
for you?
that.
Leave it in the comments below. Is it here?
Is it here?
Is it here? Because then I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I wish Rachel was here.
What kind of
She would
night are we
totally love
having?
being in here at night.
Because the weird part of YouTube for me
She
was
doesn't
some
mention
surgery
it.
videos. It was
We will.
scary.
With all this stuff.
What?
going on,
Yeah.
I'm
What are you
starting to
talking
think
about?
everything's related,
I watched.
And I want to find
I don't
out
want
for
to
Kate's
discuss
sake.
it.
She almost.
Then why'd you bring it up?
Your power is
Because
changing
I don't
everything,
know.
Max. Especially you.
People sometimes
tell.
doctors film videos
You're not
of
some chicken
surgery
shit.
and
Oh,
stuff online
God.
His girlfriend.
and put it online for like publicity. Like, look, I know what I'm
Becoming,
doing.
like,
What?
this force
Yeah.
Isn't that illegal?
More
No.
like luck.
They get consent from the person and they don't put their
Come on,
face. They
Howard
just
failed
show their
trying to
body
rescue
parts.
Kate.
Oh my god, I'm
Maybe
getting
just stumbling
ill.
back
Yeah.
and forth in time.
Yeah.
For what reason?
You
Yeah.
didn't stumble when you saved me, Max.
Wow, shout out to Cypher.
Who's liking all of our stuff as we're
Literally
filming.
is retweeting everything.
Appreciate it.
She is
that
so awesome.
But that's because
As
you
we're
to
filming
kickstart
this,
my
a
power.
million retweets.
So it's time to start moving forward in time.
She is the head of
And
I Need
you're
Diverse
obviously
Games
connected
on
since
Twitter.
without me,
You're
you
probably already
discovered
following
your
her
power,
because
right?
everybody is who's anybody. But if you're not, please look up on Twitter, I Need Diverse Games, and follow immediately. It's a life hack. Just do it.
Absolutely. You make me feel like I know what I'm
Oh,
doing.
I'm missing out the love
And
scene
you
here.
make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Could you
Stop
imagine
being so
having this
goddamn
conversation
humble.
with somebody who you're not in
You're
love
like the
with?
smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
more than Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay?
Chloe likes Rachel Amber.
Sure you have
She's
Blackwell
not gonna
bros
say
all over
anything
you?
nice, even though
Like
she's
Warren.
like playing this game.
People
She's hurt.
have the capacity to
Ew,
love
I don't want
other people
any
as well.
Blackwell bros over me.
Yeah, but I
There's a
think that
couple
there's
cute
too
guys
much
there,
happening right now.
Yeah, but I
Probably
think she
think
still
I'm
has
totally
affection for Max that is
Yeah, but
more
I don't
than
think it's the
friendship.
same.
You just don't have any
Oh my
confidence
God.
yet.
I don't think it's the same.
Are we gonna have a
I think that she's
fight?
Still,
Come with my
no, I
mind
just
power.
think that right
No
now,
worries.
because she doesn't
Get over
know
yourself.
what
You're gonna make
happened
the
to her
world bow.
friend,
Yeah.
As long
she's
as you're
not
there.
in the right place
Don't look so sad.
to really understand her
never
feelings,
leaving
especially as an 18-year-old. I don't think that she knows.
I think that's
Now I'm
legit.
getting cold.
I
I
think
don't
Max
think
is
that
hot
that
for her.
means that she's a bad person.
No,
I'm just saying that she's
no.
in a rough
Attacking
spot,
each
and that's
other.
a lot to
Outer
deal
versus
with.
Shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year.
Oh wow, you just sympathize with Chloe who you don't like.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
Really. You do this part.
I feel
Oh,
like
I don't
yeah.
like suspense in games.
Love it.
You look cute with your hair.
We
soaked
have
in
some
chemicals.
scary games.
Thanks.
One scary
you
game.
would know.
We have
Multiple?
two. No, we have one scary game. Sorry.
We have one scary game. We're not going to disclose what that game is yet because we may not even play it. But I don't do suspense in games. It gets me too freaky frack.
I thought you were gonna say Freaky Friday just now.
It gets me
Move,
too
Max.
Jamie
Don't
Lee
waste your
Curtis.
power.
So it's me. It's Jillian.
All right, focus
Sorry.
on the goal.
Let's go, Chloe. Oh shit! See, I'm so good.
You can't curse. We got a flag.
Sorry. We got a flag already?
Yeah.
We did?
No.
Don't flag
But
our
they
video.
won't flag if we curse because then it's parental
I
guidance
could use
or
my
whatever.
power.
Oh my
Or
god.
it's
Just
PG.
look for a hiding
Oh.
spot. Or
Oh
both.
crap, was.
When, like, if you think about PewDiePie, do you wonder if PewDiePie gets, like, flagged for cursing in Swedish?
I bet you he gets flagged for nothing.
Well,
like,
yeah, but I
every
mean,
3
like, in the
seconds.
beginning when he wasn't popular, do you think people flagged him because
No.
he cursed but in Swedish?
No.
Because we have a pretty large, like, we get a lot of views from Sweden.
We do?
Yeah.
Hey, Sweden, what's up?
Yeah.
That's totally awesome.
I mean, I don't know if we get views from Sweden on YouTube, but we do on the website.
that's awesome. If you're watching and you're from Sweden, what is up? You are cool.
We've always wanted to go to Sweden,
I
actually.
heard something
Yes.
over here.
We really want to go. Once we have the money, we're going to go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But
Who's
I
here?
wonder, like,
I got
how
a
that
flashlight and a
works on
stick.
YouTube.
Yeah, he tries to fake me out. See, he goes that side and then... He's smart. How do you run? Oh no.
You can't run.
How do you win?
You can't win.
How do you win?
There's no winning. And life is strange.
We are so invisible.
Oh yeah, it's a hug.
Does anyone watch Ghost Adventures?
Yeah, really great.
That was it.
No, it's good,
no point
but
in that story. Just asking.
what would you do? Okay,
What do you watch on TV?
So, Life is Strange is not really a
Have
supernatural
to find another way out.
game, but
Oh, this is
would
bullshit.
it be weird if ghosts were
You
in
can't go
it?
back to your dorm now. You're a
No,
black
that'd be
fugitive.
cool.
Crash at
You
my
think
place tonight.
Life is Strange would be
Crash with the
improved
No,
if
I
ghosts
don't
were
think
in
it'd be
it?
improved.
Okay.
That's not what I said.
That was a very intense
I don't think
reaction.
it'd be improved. I think it would just be more like Twilight. Bring on the haters. More haters, please.
There are ghosts
What's my
in
hashtag?
Twilight?
More trolls, please. More trolls, please.
There are ghosts in Twilight.
Follow me at GLaDOS_hype. GLaDOS_hype.
I'm not even responding to that.
I want that on a t-shirt. Can someone make that for me? Follow me at GLaDOS_hype. GLaDOS_hype.
Do you want them to write out underscore?
Yeah, on the back.
that doesn't make any sense.
So it'll say, follow me at GLaDOS Hype on the front.
Oh.
At GLaDOS Hype.
Yeah.
And then on the back it'll say GLaDOS_hype.
Hype. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
As if someone's going to do it.
Yeah.
They're not, but thanks.
They will.
No, they won't.
I have faith.
Don't spend your money.
Finish school.
I'd wear it all the time, but don't spend your money.
see you.
Unless you're out
at
of
home.
school.
No, I see them. They're there, and they haven't finished their homework. I see it, okay?
What are you talking about?
Someone is watching this video who's still in school.
Gosh, you're so violent.
Get through school.
No. It's okay to be, like, not that enthused about school, but at least finish.
Yes, that's what I mean. Finish it.
You just need that damn piece of paper.
Fuck school, but finish
Not
it.
that... Could you stop cursing?
I'm sorry. I have a problem.
Not that a piece of paper really gets you anything in life, wah-wah, but it kind of does, unfortunately. It's social currency.
I feel responsible for everybody watching this.
Always remember this moment.
On Reddit, someone used the word ignoramus, and it made me giggle.
Hog.
You've never used ignoramus?
I haven't heard the word ignorate. Like, they said, blah, 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 you ignoramus. And I read it in such, like a 2-year-old voice. It made me giggle.
Last night. Like it needs another one.
New favorite word.
I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just
You
don't
just
want
don't want to be rejected.
Every
Hint,
great
hint,
artist
nudge,
gets
nudge.
rejected before
Chloe,
they get
don't
accepted.
reject me.
So you have
See,
to enter
you see
a
it
photo.
too.
Alright,
Even though
I've
I'm
had
thinking
enough.
of
Stop
school and
talking.
how we
It's
want to
morning.
watch.
No one
You're the
talks
one
this-
who brought this up.
No one talks this much early in the
Shore.
morning.
I just say shit
Yeah,
like
they
that
do if
because
it's a
I've been trying to get out of here since
You go back to
since
sleep.
you left.
You're like, it's early. Good night.
If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off.
The light
and
is too bright,
still
though.
leaving to start a whole
She
new
needs a
life.
better curtain.
She needs to close the curtain.
Wish we could just hang
She doesn't
out on
have one.
one
It's just the
like we
flag.
used to.
She needs, like, a sheet.
Maybe we should
a
get
thicker
out, but I
sheet.
have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
I'm starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
I don't think I've ever experienced a moment in a game that felt so true to experiences that I've had. This scene in particular. Just like hanging out,
Okay, I need to
talking
get
but
dressed
not
now.
saying what you really want to talk about. It's early in the morning. After a sleepover. I'm not gonna go further than that. It just feels real. Good job. I'm not gonna say anything about this. This is the point we're at now.
Sorry, I lost my mind a little bit there.
Paige has
If I stayed
disconnected.
hidden, David wouldn't be targeting me.
I'm not searching around her room.
Still reeks like a chlorine factory.
Sorry, trolls.
See if you can.
There's a chlorine
find a
factory?
suitable outfit
We'll
for my
probably
freshman year.
have like a... Ooh, look at the
Frank
gun.
might think
We'll
twice
probably
about
have
messing with
like
Chloe now, but
episode
If David
4
finds
will
out,
probably be like 2 parts because I
shit's
think we're gonna look at everything because we both haven't played that since we played
I
it the
love
first
this one
time.
Yep.
night. It's so peaceful.
Wouldn't it be wicked?
So
if we
that'll
just
probably
hung
be in
out
2
here
parts
for
and
a
it'll probably be
little
like 2 hours of footage. So then I'll probably look around all our stuff and what did she ask me?
Exclusive darkroom footage.
Sadly, we're not kids anymore.
At least
Yeah.
you can date now, right?
We'll
My dad
we'll
was
really
terrified
and
of
you know
the
maybe
day
even
I
3
discovered
parts.
movies.
Maybe it'll be even 3 hours. Who knows? Depends
It's
on
gonna be
how much
4.
how much our computers can handle.
It's gonna be 1 hour of crying?
Did you have a
As
boyfriend?
Blackwell proves, boys are trouble.
And way fucking gross, as you'll discover soon enough.
Oh, okay, woman
Oh
of the world.
my god.
Please tell me what it's like to get that first magic.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
I feel like we
sorry.
never had this conversation.
Didn't mean to get
We
you all
didn't.
worked up. I just don't think anybody is good enough for you.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we never had this conversation. And then it ends. Alright, go on in your closet.
If I had stayed hidden,
Come on, open
Okay.
the door.
time for some Chloe
can't
cosplay.
breathe.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop.
I Need Diverse Games is retweeting
Put
as
this
the
on
best
and
scene
let any
ever!
punk rock girl come out. You can take chances whenever and whatever you want to try.
I'm gonna start
For example,
crying.
Why?
We're laughing.
I double dare you.
Please, God.
Calm yourself. Do I? Which one?
No.
Should I?
Oh my God.
Maybe. I'm joking. Okay, breathe.
I need a paper bag.
I'm gonna cut this out.
No.
Now I can text Warren and tell him
Do you
he
know how
doesn't stand a
important it
chance.
is to me to feel
Unless there's any
represented?
You're such a dork.
If the Life is Strange developers are watching this, if you queer
was
bait me
priceless
in the
when they kissed
last
Chloe.
episode, I will
She
blow.
didn't think I would.
Blow! And probably sob at me on the floor for hours, so.
I honestly don't think that this game is really doing that much progressive.
I don't
Stuff
think they
in that
are either, but
Because
just...
they're not ever actually addressing it. They're like...
They're not, yes. I agree
rushing
with you.
over the topic, and maybe that is a stepping stone into something, but I don't think that's enough.
No, it definitely is not, and I
Looking sick,
completely
Max?
agree with you,
Couple
but
tats, some
just
piercings, won't make a
getting
fresh out
that
of you yet.
sliver of it was so shocking for me.
Maybe not. Go on down
Like,
and say hi to
never
Joyce.
before.
Free breakfast?
Never
I
before.
have to wake and bake
And it's
first.
not the same like the RPGs and
promise
stuff
not to
because
tell.
you can pick
Let's not
romances.
rewind and
It's
find
not
out,
the
okay?
same. This is like in the storyline, the main quest storyline. It's important to me.
Oh my god.
Bathroom?
That smells so amazing. It's like
Do you
when
want
we
to
were
play
kids
the
here.
other half of the episode?
Sure.
Do you want to watch Jillian play?
I'm really bad at it, but I'll do it.
No, you're not. Here you go.
All right, we're switching. It's me.
Oh gosh. All right. They've had enough spinning.
It's all she does. She doesn't jump. Selfie. Oh, there's a bird. Hi. Hi.
If you open the window and then shoo it out, I think you can.
Did you open the window just now? You did, right?
No.
You didn't?
No, I don't think you can shoo it.
Oh.
Just go downstairs.
Hi. Wait, I think it's important. Oh, maybe. Never mind. Okay.
Alright, stop. No.
Is that copyrighted if I hum?
No.
Do I owe someone money?
It surprises me and worries me how little, like, what would you do without me? What would you do?
I don't know. There are some people who follow FemHype who know what it was like before you came on. And I'm sure that they cringe thinking about it.
I didn't really do much.
You did a lot.
Nah.
You did a lot. Play.
This is Officer Korn. Just want to let you know your stepdaughter's
Siri,
car was
delete this
identified
message.
near the Blackwell campus last night, around the time of the break-ins.
What?
Give me a call soon.
Are you in trouble again, Chloe? Don't you sleep?
Message deleted.
Goodbye, message. I think Chloe has earned a break from all this bullshit. I keep expecting to see the sky turn red.
What does everyone think of the new Instagram update?
Wowza.
Right
Chloe
now?
still eats the
Yeah,
same
right now.
cereal.
What does everyone think?
So do I.
Hey, Mom. I
morning,
mean, Joyce.
Rachel, I mean Max. Oh, you startled me. Well, you fit those clothes well. Thank God you're not a hellraiser like her or Chloe. Now tell me exactly what you want to chow on.
Oh, God. This is the hardest decision of my life.
Pancakes.
I'm dying for some of your famous
Thank you for making the decision for me.
I thought you would have missed those.
Anytime.
You ate more than William.
You ate more than William. Thanks, Joyce.
remember. We would erase each
He
other.
was a grown-ass man.
So this time, you can help me with the ingredients.
I'm just
need
kidding,
you
I
to
love
grab me
her.
the eggs and milk.
Eggs and milk?
She's pretty
No
nuanced
problemo.
for a mom character because mom characters are never nuanced. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, eggs.
The eggs always come first, as Joyce used
Yeah,
to
for
say.
some reason somebody left the milk out. That's some bullshit.
God, the language.
Now
I'm from
for
New
the
York.
mother's milk.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means a lot.
No.
I have to express myself.
You can be
Thanks.
whoever you want to be.
After all these
Stay in
years
school.
and everything that's happened,
That makes
it's
no
great
sense.
to see you and Chloe
I'm just
together again.
peppering this whole video with stay in
hasn't had a
school
good
because
friend
school
since
just
you
started
were
for a lot of
Rachel.
people.
Those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a
I really
sweet
want
girl.
that red
I'm
shirt
just hoping she's
I was
living
looking
large
up-
in LA.
I'd
actually
love
ever
to
since
think
I
that
saw it
too,
in the
Joyce.
game. I've been looking
You're
up
on the
different
same
shirts
page, Max.
like that.
I keep hoping that Rachel
Flannel.
will show up or even send a message to Chloe from Hollywood.
Yeah, we're all hoping that
Wherever
Joyce
she
is Rachel okay? Yeah, because Joyce will know.
Is there
Was
any
Rachel mad at
reason
Chloe?
that Rachel might be mad at Chloe and left without her?
Chloe could
We never
piss
picked this.
everybody off but her.
Yeah, we did.
They were almost joined at the head.
I don't remember us
Reminded me
picking
of
that.
you
Yeah,
and
we
Chloe.
have.
Rachel wasn't.
Rachel
grounded
wasn't as
you.
grounded as
I'm
you.
grounded? Since when? Maybe that's why Chloe likes Rachel so much.
Max Caulfield, are you actually jealous?
Hell
of Rachel?
yes.
Maybe.
It's not a maybe,
Rachel
it's a
was so
yes.
much cooler than me.
You think?
Excuse the noises
And
of
why has
fireworks.
Chloe been telling me she wishes
For
she
some
could be
reason,
more
our
like
neighborhood
you
still
over the
thinks that
past
it's July
5 years?
4th,
Doubt it.
even though it's August.
All
she
summer
really?
long, fireworks.
5 years ago feels like 1,000 now.
And that makes me what? A century old? You're only 18, Max.
Ah, youth.
Oh, youth.
I feel that.
If only I could go back.
It's not
Raise
all
your hands
that,
if you're not
Joyce.
18. I don't
Voila,
mean
a
under.
breakfast fit for us
I mean
queens.
over.
And a king. Go sit at the table.
Oh, he's in the house. I forgot.
Yeah.
Chair.
Go outside.
Can we, or is she gonna bring the food over? What if it gets cold?
No, you
There
go
will be
outside and see all the
consequences.
dead birds.
What? Wait a minute. This is sand, dirt.
Grass?
3 dead birds lined up?
It looks like there's a big patch.
It's
That's
grass.
fucking ominous.
Oh, is it the light that's just hitting it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wonder how these birds died.
Remember when we used to have a cat in our backyard looked like this, and it wasn't chaos, it was just the cat?
No.
Oh,
Hate
dead
cats.
bird.
Sally was
thing.
nice.
No, she wasn't. She bit me and then she ran away.
She didn't like anyone but me,
Yeah, of course.
and she killed everything in her path.
All right. It's getting weird now.
She was a hunter.
It's getting weird now.
Is my food ready? Feed me.
Feed me Cheez-Its.
Feed me Seymour.
Feed me Seymour.
Oh god, no. It's creepy when you do it like that.
Seymour.
Oh no, number 1 dead. That's so sad. I'm allergic to peanut
you
butter.
so
Don't
much,
give it to
Joyce.
me.
I'm never leaving this table.
Good, you can clean.
If we ever had a P.O. box, I think people would send you peanut butter.
That'd be horrible.
That Jillian's such a kidder.
Well, I wouldn't eat it.
I would. It's yummy. Send us Nutella instead.
Yes.
Just kidding. We don't have a P.O. box.
Can Nutella just appear in front of me now?
Now that's what I call
Look
pancakes.
at half-finished plate. Oh, selfie. Oh, oh god. No, come back. Okay, there we go. There she is. Hi.
She looks so
Oh my god.
concerned. Alright, alright, alright.
This is what happens when you give me the controller.
Goodness gracious. I think I might take it back.
You're doing so much.
what
I know
happens.
these photos
Done
don't
it.
measure up to your work, Max.
Do you think Chloe looks
My
more like her
favorite
dad or
photographers
more like her
probably
mom?
take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us
That was a
all to
question
be
for
happy,
everybody.
Max. He's just not great
Start
at
taking
I thought it was
comments.
rhetorical.
No. How is it rhetorical? How is that rhetorical?
Rachel, you have your own cool style.
I thought it was rhetorical.
No. Is that a donut?
I want a
Is that a
donut.
hot
I
dog?
totally remember that day.
I'm not really.
It's really annoying when there's food in games
William
because
took this
then I
picture
want
with
food,
his
so
instant camera.
thanks.
We normally snack when we play video games.
Yeah.
And we can't anymore.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a
You
lot,
too.
FemHype crew.
Thanks,
Just
FemHype.
kidding.
Can't snack anymore.
It's probably better for us, to be honest.
Because we don't snack
Because
every
we don't
night.
snack at night.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sorry.
thanks, FemHype crew. Health conscious.
I didn't show you this to be morbid. In fact,
And then we're too tired
Oh,
afterward to
yeah.
snack. We just go to bed.
this was when
I wore my
baby was
hipster
so
glasses
full
for
of
Life is
life and
Strange.
joy.
Aw, they're
She
cute.
was hopeful, positive, everything she's not today. And this was the last time I ever saw Chloe.
That's really sad.
truly
It was the
happy.
last time she saw Chloe truly happy.
Wah,
Guys, have a bonding session about how
There
fucked
she
up I am?
is!
It's not always about you.
Super
Chloe,
cute!
please, it's too early to start picking a fight.
It's too early to stop picking a fight.
You go check in the garage.
Now stop whispering, or I'll know you're talking
Now
about me.
stop
Being so
whispering,
noisy.
or I'll know that
Jeez, I
you're.
can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
No one can even joke with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
She's
Excuse me.
trying. She's
I have to
really
use the
trying hard to
bathroom.
keep her
You
family
fly
together.
off the handle like that.
Now, who's being paranoid? Just
Why did
listen
you
to
do that?
Huh.
Nobody else does.
Oh, she went the other way. What are we looking
I
for?
do need to get into David's computer.
Password, right?
He's gotta
Yeah,
be
look.
hiding shit.
And then go to his
Oh
car.
shit, it needs a password. How about step douche?
And then
Try
in the
I need
little
one.
layer,
Who would legitimately type in?
go to his car.
I know, but I want to look and stuff.
Nothing in it.
Go to his car.
Okay.
Right, so.
Joyce might as well have wrote "Let's get married."
Back.
That might be a
Pause.
useful password.
It is 11/27/08. Right?
Mhm.
Is the password. Isn't that cute? Isn't that
Obviously,
cute,
David's
duty?
parents care about him. That date might be a good password.
11/27/08.
Score! Max the hacker strikes again.
The American flag is
Whoa.
his background.
Spoiler alert. Rachel
Cutest
definitely
ever.
hooked up with Frank.
Who's Harry?
But why does David care? Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped
America
her.
probably means a lot to him. He risked his life.
True facts. Respect.
This is so wrong.
Pause.
Creepy bastard.
Go. Get out of there.
I better tell Chloe about this.
Is there anything else that we should be
It's just
looking
one
at, or
more
that's
thing
it?
to make her sad
That's kind of in here, I
and
think.
mad. Looks like
I
David
think
has
there's a
read this a
gun
lot.
missing.
Well, she
What
has
did he
it.
learn?
Yeah, but
Oh, you mean another gun?
I don't know. I could be wrong. Oh no, I think it's just the one that she has.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna skip over that. Only because we're pretty sure that there's nothing to be seen in there. Oh, Taylor? Oh, this is nice. Will we be able to get a makeover from her?
No. Spoilers.
Kate! Huh.
No one wants to look at warrants. We didn't even give anyone the time to do that. All right.
Big smooch. Oh. Blocked.
Nice breakfast.
Okay, so this will be okay. This is
I have to take
that was
a nap
dramatic.
after
This
writing
will
a
be
vandalism
interesting
reports last night.
because we kind of
Shit-ass punk broke into
yeah.
schools.
So in case anybody
This is
doesn't
what
know,
happens
pages
at
is in
these
color.
PC bullshit colleges.
This will be
Entitled
interesting
students taking
because
over the
initially
campus.
when we played this, we
you
went
know for
with
sure it was
one
Blackwell
person,
students?
and then when
Who
we
else
played
would
it
do it?
again, we chose
I'm gonna
someone
bust 'em.
different. It's you really can go both ways on this.
Figures you'd be here.
It's
Is that your
very
Rachel
difficult.
Amber
It depends
Halloween
on if you
costume?
think that he's coming from a good place or not.
Yeah.
So, like, I think he
You
kind of
and
is coming
Chloe
from a
think
good place.
you
I just
know
think he
more
needs
than
help.
anybody.
Yeah,
Like
I think
all
he
three
definitely
need.
needs assistance.
And
Leave
I
Max alone, David.
believe
Stop
that
threatening
calling him out on it
students.
will
He
get him
threatens them
help.
with surveillance cameras.
To be honest,
It'll push him in that direction.
yeah,
He's
because I
spies
think
on
if
all of us here.
you let him stay with his
Don't
family,
start,
he's just
Chloe.
gonna
Not now.
stay with the same
Yeah, I'm
old
just
stuff.
always
Yeah.
starting shit, right? You're a
The
I
total
don't
status
paranoid.
think
quo.
you
Not
siding
now,
against him
Chloe.
He used to call me a loser.
causes
But
them to have a
well,
divorce.
so
Like,
who's the
I
loser
don't
now,
think that
David?
that
No,
Who
yeah,
haven't
no.
you accused or
is
harassed?
the outcome. I think
Between your
it's just
investigations into
protecting the
Rachel and
family
Kate,
and
what have
saying
done
you
besides
need
get
to
in
also
trouble?
get help and fix yourself. Because I don't think Joyce would say, like, David, you... So I'm going to side with Chloe.
Yeah.
I don't think Joyce would
You're
say,
a
like,
bully,
David, this is
I
over
saw
between
you
us. I
harass
think Joyce is a
Marsh
very
when she was
compassionate
going
person,
to
and she
hell.
would say,
You
let's
could
work
have
through
totally
this.
helped her.
I also
Everybody
think
at
that
Rockwell is a suspect
Joyce,
to you, except for
especially,
Meg
and
Prescott.
Chloe deserve
That's
the
why those
truth of
students in
what's
fact
going
don't
on. They
like
need
you.
the full
He
picture
even
because
threatened me.
if he,
I do
let's say
respect your
for argument's
service,
sake, he
but
does
you
get
don't
help
respect
and he's
anybody.
able
You
to,
were smoking
you know,
pot in Chloe's
function
room.
a little bit
That's
better
illegal.
in these
So is
situations.
spying on people in
Like,
your
at
family
least
and at
everybody
work.
is on the same
Why do you have
page.
photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel
Like, he
Amber
can
in your
admit,
files
look,
anyway?
you know,
What?
I need help. I
Is
want to
this
be a
true,
better
Max?
person for my family,
Yes, David.
and
Why
I'm going to
do
work
you
on
have
stuff.
these files at all? I find
But
this very disturbing.
you can't really have that conversation unless you
not
come clean and
have to
take
take this kind of
responsibility for what you have
interrogation.
done.
Right.
Not from you punks.
He
Maybe
means
you
well, but he
should
has
calm
to, like,
down.
Oh.
come clean with it.
You're turning on me now, huh? Of course.
I don't know. I feel like I feel a little
always
bad
stick
for
together.
judging him so harshly
Well,
the
screw
first time we
you.
played it.
David,
I was really against him.
You better go to a hotel
Because I
until we
think
figure this
you
out.
don't...
You can't
When
kick
you-
me out of my own home.
Excuse me, when you
It's
play it again...
my home, David. Paid
Yeah.
for and in
you learn
my
a little
name.
bit more about
You
his
know the law,
background,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Oh, I thought
become
I
a little
knew
bit more
a lot of things.
compassionate. You're like, well,
Like when I'm out flanked.
I think that he may
Have a nice day.
Chloe,
have,
for
especially,
once,
I don't think we
just
looked in the bathroom,
please
but
shut up.
I think there's anxiety medication in the bathroom upstairs.
Some people say
hope
that that's
Joyce doesn't
Chloe's.
I think that it's
Tearing
his because
David.
I think that he might be going through like PTSD. He was in the military, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I don't
He's
even
definitely
know.
suffering. That's without a doubt. He's
So I
suffering.
don't think that, you know, I don't know. I think
Max,
that
gave me chills.
siding with
And you
Chloe
better not rewind
and
this one.
getting all of the information out there is going to help him in the long run,
Yeah.
rather than saying, "Oh no, Chloe, you're just dramatic." Blah blah blah. That doesn't really help anyone.
Yeah, whereas in the last episode when you were in the principal's office, had you gone against David, that wouldn't have assisted him in that moment. Like, embarrassing him in front of his peers
No.
isn't the way to go about
And
it.
that's his like comfort zone.
When I
Like
went
he's
through
used
David's
to
laptop,
being in that kind of
found
environment,
pictures
being
of
that
Rachel
kind
and
of
Frank
center of authority,
being
and I don't think
more
that
than
would have
friends.
helped. I
Right,
don't
no way,
think
Max.
that
She was just
in real
posing to choose
life
Frank.
you should
If you're
meddle
not
like
gonna
that.
No, definitely not.
But
It's
I
not your
think in the
family, it's not
game-
your business.
In the game, when you have to make
Frank
a choice,
has Rachel's
you know.
bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Yeah, Max had
Motherfucker
no
better not
place
have anything.
putting
This
yourself.
is our favorite part.
It is? I was not aware
The
that this
beans!
the
Frank gets so
beans!
wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock
Wait,
it.
look at what it says on her door.
I don't know. I don't care.
It says this is much bigger than you. What? It looks like he's
Can't
eating a
believe you hung
cake.
out with him.
Not anymore.
Little
We have to
bean
be
cake.
casual ninjas here.
Alright, it's time for the bean scene.
Little beanies.
Get hype for the beans.
Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money,
Oh,
but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind so
Good.
Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell
More
Frank he needs
FemHype
to check out his
puns.
RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
Beans.
What kind of beans do you think he's eating?
I don't know. Who has beans for breakfast? Maybe it's not breakfast.
If you have a full English breakfast, yeah, you do.
Yeah, but do they have that in Oregon?
What
is
Probably
so.
like a kitschy kind of.
At a diner?
You can get anything at a diner.
At the Two Whales?
Oh my god, birds everywhere.
I'm hanging out at the Two Whales.
One text from Dad.
I don't want to talk to anyone else.
Oh my god.
Ew.
So ominous.
That is some satanic shit right there.
Ew.
Lucifer is like behind you.
At the 2 wells.
He would be there. Or she, I don't know.
Hi, how are you?
I remember you.
Max, can I get you
Now
something
you
from
ask.
the diner?
I heard about that girl almost jumping off
she
the
didn't vote for it?
Blackwell roof.
No.
Kate Marsh. I was able to actually talk her down from the roof.
That was you? If I had a bottle, cheers.
Thanks. Wish I had a bottle for you. But I need to find out who else is involved in this.
I'm probably a bigger snoop than you. People
Are you not?
You're
You're not.
I smell your
So
decaf
I
coffee,
see
and I really want
everybody.
coffee.
And everything.
Do you want me to get up and get you decaf while you play?
No, I think they set up the coffee for the morning. What'd she ask me?
You're trying to find more stuff out.
Oh, yeah. Frankie.
Frank Bowers knew Rachel. Have you seen him around?
I saw him today. Looking more jumpy than usual.
I don't know how he hasn't been arrested yet.
Sounds like you know a lot more than me, child.
I just think
Copyright.
Day is in trouble.
Not when I'm
Maybe you'd like
loving
to
it.
tell me what you're hiding.
I feel like I can trust you as much as Chloe. And you wouldn't think I'm crazy.
Too late for me to judge anybody.
Did you know that
Plus, you're not
Max's
crazy.
voice
I'm just gonna say
actress
this.
did a cover of a song recently?
I had a vision of Arcadia Bay being destroyed by a tornado.
I don't think it
For
was
real.
that.
Could be.
Wait,
Bad
why does she
motels
have
in the air this
the
week.
same cereal
Thanks for the
that
warning, Max.
Chloe has?
Oh my gosh.
Look at it. Look at it.
There's some cereals that are... Maybe that's the only cereal the developers made. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not
I
talking
know.
to this guy. I know that you want me to, but I'm not going to do it. I don't like being yelled at. You know what I mean? When you know
His
that
butt's
I
out.
need ya.
Bacon. I'm ready to nosh again. Oh, but I need to get those keys from Frank.
Can.
Spill.
Spit in.
Spill. Oh my god!
This.
I'm gonna
That's so
kill you.
mean!
Where you now that I need ya.
Spill.
You eat like a pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking
I was
insane?
eating those
I was eating those beans.
Oh, wipe out. I feel bad for him, but this is funny. I can't believe somebody actually put this in a video game. Good job.
Eat like a
I did the same thing. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I aimed at the wrong thing. No, I aimed at the wrong thing. It's hard to do this game, you know what I mean? You just try so hard. Heh. It's me, your favorite girl, Max.
Did you see that? She lost
You
her
show
nerve
up
for a second.
after almost shooting me. You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out
Huh.
with Chloe, playing with guns,
me.
and dressing like Rachel doesn't make you cool.
Your
or
BFF
tough.
Max Stan.
The fuck do you want?
I'm here for your car keys.
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
And your bangs!
Because she looks beautiful in them, and you look like ass. Aiming a gun doesn't make
What
you
tattoo
any
does he have
sexy.
on his neck?
How does someone
Let's check
look
out your
like an
RV.
ass?
Let's not.
How
You
does someone
fucking
achieve
creep
that?
me out.
That's a very long
In other words,
conversation.
Max, no keys. Maybe I could chat up that officer, or even Nathan, and then go all
Groundhog
Groundhog
Day.
Day on them until I get
No.
the info I need.
No.
No.
Why'd you rewind?
Because I wanna.
What do you want?
It'll make sense. It'll make sense.
There
Okay.
she is, Super Maxine.
Because if I didn't
That's your new
rewind,
nickname around the bay.
then I would have
Sorry. but
had
you
to
did earn it.
rewind and not have
We're
talked to
all
the
real
cop
proud
or
of you for helping
Nathan.
Kate down.
I would have had to
Thanks,
rewind all the way
Officer
back
Oh.
I was just lucky.
to talk to him again.
And right on
Because he doesn't
time.
want to talk to me now.
Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackpool Academy.
Weird town. She should have said strange town.
I thought Nathan Prescott represents Blackwell.
Well, you don't make me backwash this bacon. You
Backwash.
know what the Prescotts represent.
Taking over Arcadia
That's a
Bay.
revolting
You're not
word.
far wrong, Max. I heard the Prescotts are working on some new big land
I like the
deals.
other
Can
cop
I just say
Mr.
that
Prescott
Nathan is
helped out
sitting
my family
2
once
booths
a
away?
while ago. So I made
He
a
is.
deal.
Talking smack at the 2
But
whales.
I can't seem to get
Throwing shade at the 2 whales.
Man, if I
So
could
that
get one
asshole
instead of
Nathan.
So mean.
I better finish my breakfast.
No, I was
the
just.
2 whales?
Oh.
Wait, I can rewind, right?
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun,
That I
dun.
need ya.
Dun, dun, dun.
There she is.
Thanks.
I'm glad
I keep you young. You don't even know what song that is, right?
I've heard it before.
Yeah, no, you're like, I don't even know what song that
So
is.
mean to me.
It's Justin Bieber.
I know.
You know now because I told you.
I'll check up on the Prescott family, make sure they're doing everything included. Keep this quiet, Max.
What does my life become?
Else, Lieutenant Caulfield.
Stop prompting me. Rachel.
Whatever the fuck.
He's
Look,
still got his
Max
scratches
Amber.
on his face.
Is that your punk rock girl outfit? That was classic.
From
Watching
Max.
you turn on your everyday hero
When he smacked him
Jefferson
in the face.
yesterday.
Considering
You think
we're
that
in a
would've healed
public
by
diner
now?
with a police officer right
'Cause
over
she just
there,
took her
you shouldn't
nails to him
advertise
a little
your
bit.
rage, Prescott.
No worries. Because
Right?
you're the one trying to fake it till you make it. At least you were smart enough to keep your big mouth shut in the principal's office.
Alright, I'm done. Your father!
I heard
My
your
father
dad
hear
hired
about
a local
this.
cop
Lucius!
to keep an eye out on you and Frank Bowers. Like a babysitter.
Just
Bullshit.
wait till my
My
father
dad
hears
doesn't
about
hire.
this.
He owns. And these pigs know better than to narc on me.
Do they?
Is that a
I
threat?
hope that means Frank won't
This
get
is not
busted.
commentary.
Eventually he will. Guy's into some
It
shit.
is.
He
We're
told me once he took
reenacting
a
Harry Potter.
weird blood oath
Wow.
for Rachel.
Playing
Forget I
Life
told you that.
Strange.
I can help you there.
Now get off my crack, whore. Keep your pie holes shut.
The only thing I thought of was Aloha Mora. I don't know why.
I think I can tell the bad sort for myself, thanks.
Right?
No, we were talking about Snape before, so it's alright.
Always.
Weren't you supposed to keep your mouth shut about the blood oath Frank took
I
from
wonder
Rachel?
how...
Blood oath? Who?
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
I just got
I
the
never told
reference now.
anybody about that freaky
feel
shit. Besides, everybody knows Frank is a liar.
He has a really
and
nice
a
camera
loser.
right by him.
Even Rachel
Was he
did.
taking pictures?
Yet Rachel Amber hung out
Of
with him
Max?
So, Rachel wanted Frank's stash.
Was he even eating?
She
Is there
let him
food
take
there?
pictures, then he carries around her photo like she posed for love. Dumbass.
Alright. Rachel's photo.
You know I saw that photo Rachel gave you.
How do you know about that? Huh? Chloe, right?
She just told me that one of Rachel's favorite pictures was the one she did for you.
Really? Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. She was just a natural beauty, you know? Wait, let me find it.
That still
Here.
looks like
Judge for yourself.
a big cookie.
You eat like a pig.
I did it wrong! Guys! Not the bean!
This is the third bean incident.
I'm afraid I'll have to take your keys now, asshole.
Alright, she's getting way too
You did
cocky.
not just do that.
Fast and loose.
Because
with
what
power.
if randomly she couldn't use her powers?
Yeah, she's fucked.
Now.
She's like at the height of confidence right now. It's scaring me.
Key brought. Now back to Chloe.
Save Alyssa.
I already saved Kate. already saved Kate.
Save Alyssa.
Are you shitting me?
I gotta get close to her first.
Alyssa, watch out! Quick thinking, Max.
That happened to me once. Has that ever happened to you?
You saved somebody from being splashed?
No, I was splashed.
Close, Alyssa. Okay, Max. This is the third time you've saved me from harm's way. You must be my angel.
Someone
Don't
drove
thank
by
me.
and I just got
I haven't
soaked.
done anything special.
That's horrible.
You've paid your dues by saving Kate's life on the road.
I was walking back to my
You
dorm
really are a
room, so-
Blackwell hero, Max.
I studied abroad in Ireland, so I was always waist deep in water.
I'm just glad she came down. Kate's a good person. My
Just
friend.
saying.
And she was almost bullied.
It's a little
to death.
dramatic, don't you think?
Not really.
It is, though.
No, the river came right up.
I want to make sure she
and
knows how
it
many
was
friends
horrible,
she really
but fun.
has from now on.
But you weren't up to your
Amen
waist.
to that.
It was
We
like
should
almost
get a
there, I have
posse
to
to
say.
see her in the hospital
Yeah.
when they allow visitors. Let's hang later and talk some more.
Denying.
No.
Denying.
I'll find it for you.
No.
I have pictures
Find
somewhere. Picture somewhere.
Yeah, sure. Likely story.
Back in the day.
Back in the day when I was in Ireland.
The amazing Spider Max.
I couldn't have done it without that.
Where are you now that I need ya?
Oh, God.
Read this, Max.
What's happening? Oh, she has a shirt with a
Mark,
heart
get
on it.
set.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so some people in this instance chose the road.
I don't know who would do that unless they're a cat person.
And then they were surprised by the outcome.
Well, they probably got like freaked out and just chose one. I hope.
No.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Cat lovers.
The doggy is
Cat
busy
lovers
now, but
everywhere.
He might come back.
Dog haters.
I'm gonna do a speed round of looking at stuff because
Damn.
episode 3 came out a while ago. A lot of people have seen a lot of this stuff already.
Frank has issues.
So, once again, I'll say pause if you want to pause and look at it. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of speed around for people who have kind of seen all this stuff and don't really care. That's kind of why we're in between, you know, looking at stuff and not really looking at stuff, is because most people have seen all of this already. And so we just want to make it, you know, good for both audiences, you know what I mean?
I know.
But if you feel very strongly one way or the other, and you've been following along with all of our Life is Strange videos, and you would like us to take the time out, maybe in the future with another game, to like really explore and look at everything. And
well, yeah, and if you have a question on like something that we saw,
yeah,
and you want to know our, you know, interpretation or what we're thinking when we looked at it the first time, just write it in the comments.
Yeah, we are more than happy to respond to.
I'm always looking at comments.
The Arcadia Bay Brewer. The archetypal.
Yeah, if you want to see something or you want us to talk about it,
good to know Frank has a
please
knife lying
definitely
around.
tell us. We'd be
Good
happy
to
to
know
talk
Frank
about
has
it.
a knife lying around.
Because that's all we do. We talk about video games all day.
Nice rig. Glad Frank treats something
Here,
here.
candy bar.
Of course,
I was
Frank
about to
gets
say,
the
yeah.
munchies.
I'm literally looking at everything.
That's the same cereal.
Frank must spend all his
Everyone
drug
has
money
the
on
same
baggies.
cereal.
Recycle, dude. That's almost cute to see Frank
Aww.
posing with
See,
his
that's
dog.
gonna be me later when I get my own pup.
I could pry this vent open with the right tool. Is Frank going to deal online now?
That's cool. We should have that.
We need it.
That's a pretty extreme lighter.
You know,
Are
I
these
got
for
to use a
Frank, or
blowtorch
is
for the
he
first
selling
time
them?
recently. It was exhilarating.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Too bad I don't have my
yes,
Frank
I
Bowers
did.
decoder ring.
It was in my hands. Whoa!
Too bad I don't have my Frank
Like
Bowers
many.
decoder ring.
Where are you now?
Oh, God.
This is almost as good as a set of keys.
Eat the pizza. Pizza, pizza.
Oh, I hate Little Caesars. Who likes Little Caesars? Like, who honestly likes it?
I think
I did the wrong one.
I've never had it. Ah.
Curses. Nothing here.
It's really greasy. I think it's because we're from New York and we're a little picky with our pizzas.
Yes.
But I don't like Little Caesars. Domino's I can handle.
No.
They redid a lot of their stuff. It actually tastes good now. Alright, whatever. Be a hater, I don't care. Little Caesars
Domino's
is more greasy than Domino's.
Papa John's is...
I like Papa John's, but not always. Like, sometimes they just don't do it right.
You gotta go local for your pizza.
Yeah, if you have local. Some people don't even.
Rachel and Frank, I don't know if I should be touched
Pause.
or disturbed.
Heart.
I'm glad Rachel got to drive this beast.
She says, okay, in one of these things, she says, I'm a Leo, we don't look back.
Rachel, and I want to know.
She says it.
Trouble in paradise.
Pause. Yeah.
Yeah,
and we don't
there
look
you
back.
go.
I am a Leo, and we don't look back. Dun dun. Did I just take it?
Yeah.
That's so
You have to show it to Chloe, that's why.
It makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank.
Makes me sick.
I can't believe she was banging Frank.
Makes me like
Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me.
Look, I get this.
Why does
like,
everybody in my
I
life
understand.
let me down? My dad gets
She's had
killed,
one
you
thing
bail
after
on
the
me for
other.
years.
People
My
are
mother
dropping
glommed
out
on
of her
a
life
stepfucker.
or
Now Rachel
fucking up in her
betrays me.
life,
Chloe,
and like I understand.
Rachel is missing.
It's a lot.
Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit. Who hasn't?
I think
Fuck
Max
everybody.
is making it about her.
Chloe.
But it's not about you, Max.
Alright, that wasn't good.
Can I rewind and take the key?
No, I don't think so. Oh, let's just get into a car accident. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Keep eating those beans.
He still hasn't put a dent in them. Yes. Bottomless beans.
I want to write an article about comparing every Life is Strange character to a character in Harry Potter.
Okay.
Frank is like Lucius. Just kidding.
No.
Frank's kind of like Hagrid. No, Frank is kind of like, what's his face?
Blaming everybody for everything wrong in your life. It's so not fair.
Groundskeeper guy.
Gotta blame somebody. Otherwise,
Not
it's all
Hagrid,
my fault.
Oh, Filch?
Filch, yeah.
Yeah, with the cat.
It's just life.
It's pretty good.
Shit happens. It's nobody's fault.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Blah blah blah. As Mr.
And the
Douglas
dog
would
is like the
say.
cat.
And
Mrs.
Kate
Norris?
Yeah.
Yes, Kate Marsh almost killed herself. Such sad.
Breaking
okay? That doesn't make me
ground
feel any
here,
better about my
people.
fucked up
Breaking
life.
ground.
Well, I wouldn't write an article about that because when I did the Twilight thing, people got really mad.
Hello?
You didn't know until just now. And I told you about
That's
Reddit.
true. Everybody found out with me. Yay.
You blame William? Really?
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe.
All right,
Dad
Chloe.
didn't choose
You're
to
going like 80 miles an hour.
I know that, Max.
She's not.
My
45.
mom actually blames herself.
It's a 45 zone, alright?
Just
She looks like
45
she's
zone.
going at least 50.
Yeah.
Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I do. Do you know
Calculate
what it's like to
the
wait for your father
velocity.
to come home when you're a kid? And he never does?
No.
I didn't take physics.
Of course not. But I was with you that day. It was just
you
a
take
terrible accident.
I wish that made me
Do
feel
you know who I
better.
am?
But ever since he
I know,
died,
but I
my
don't know
life
if you
has
had
been
to take
dipped in
physics
shit.
with your schedule. Because sometimes you have to take...
I definitely wouldn't have passed if I had to
but
take
you're
it.
still here, alive, with me. And that is no accident.
You're right. I don't
We
want to
had to do a blood ritual
Chloe,
or something
I
to get through it.
can't do this out on my own. I need you with me. And Rachel needs you.
Stay in school.
But don't take physics.
Don't do blood rituals.
Although, like, okay. It's back to school season. I know you think because this is how I thought, I'm not going to use any of this stuff in real life. I actually used algebra the other day because I was trying to figure out gigabytes and storage and external hard drives, and it was a lot of stuff, and I used algebra. So some things you use, I know you're like, I'm not going to use an external hard drive. I didn't think I was either, but eventually in life you're going to have to use math, so pay attention.
Yeah, I disagree with all of that, but alright.
You're going to have to. You're going to have to pay bills, you're going to have to figure out taxes, you're going to have to figure out how to pay stuff and make sure that you're not losing anything that you shouldn't be losing. And you need to know math. You need to know basic math. So even if you're not, you know, Einstein and you're not able to figure out all this stuff, at least get the basics. At least understand a little bit. Because it'll help you later.
What has happened?
Really quick, when you were walking on the stairs, there were like 3 dead birds on it.
Yeah. I don't think that you need English class where they say, let's analyze why the cape is red. I don't care.
Oh my god, that's my favorite.
I don't care why the cape is red, and I'm not going to remember why the cape was red. So I don't think that that's necessary, but if that's what you like to do, please do it, because you always need something that, like, a subject that you actually like. You know?
That's my favorite. I would come up with the most ridiculous things that I didn't believe for a second, and I loved it. It was great.
Yeah, like some people have a more creative brain, some people have a more logical brain. It's alright, but make sure that you pay a little bit more attention in whatever you kind of lack in. Because I didn't really have the best, you know, artsy kind of mind sometimes. But I paid more attention in that because I needed more help.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just...
That was an inspiring speech, Paige.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Chloe.
You need math, moral of the story. You need it.
Well,
sorry,
I might just allow this one into the
Are they in middle school right now?
Sorry, kitties.
What is this?
I don't know.
William is here.
They moved the tuna.
Chloe is just a kid.
Okay, so Chloe has that cereal. The woman who was experiencing homelessness has that cereal, and Frank had that cereal.
Thank you for using the actual...
How?
You educated me on that.
I volunteered to break
You
the
educated me on that.
If anyone doesn't know, because I'll educate more.
Now I get to take a picture.
Lay it down.
Strike a pose.
I think
Make me a
it's
star.
pretty offensive to say a homeless woman
make me look
because
young.
you're putting her... The idea behind it is you're putting the fact that she is homeless at this time
Mom said it depends.
as some kind of defining characteristic of who she is. So what you say is a person experiencing homelessness because it gives a little more hope to a situation.
I remember those
like
cool drawings I did with Chloe.
you're experiencing homelessness now, but that doesn't mean necessarily that for the rest of your life you will be experiencing that. If that makes sense.
Chloe was so into manga.
And not to
Nice
plug
hair.
again, but if you have not read or seen Kiva
I remember
Bay's
Chloe reading this.
comic on FemHype,
But not
she
after today.
also experienced
I forgot about
homelessness
this.
in Oregon, I believe, in Portland.
to the
and she
lighthouse.
really drew a beautiful comic that was very moving and very enlightening for people who
I
don't
miss
really
Mondays here. Cookies
know
and popcorn.
anything about that. Always listen to the voices of people who have experienced something because you're gonna get educated that way.
I know they never took that big vacation.
Not from people who don't know.
I have to stop William from taking his car today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. What the hell is going on outside? How come she doesn't comment
That's
on
a
it?
cool snow dome.
She does if you go up to the door.
Like, what is happening there?
I think it's earlier. Maybe it's here. I don't know. She says like, "Whoa, look outside," or maybe she says it over here.
There is mythology about the red thread. So if that's one continuous thread right there, there's actually like that's a thing in a lot of different mythology from different cultures. The red thread.
Okay,
That,
I
like-
rewound too much. I know, but I'm gonna get
Score.
the keys, and then I'm gonna run over here and run the thing.
What does she use? A marker?
No, chalk, I think.
Chalk wouldn't stay.
Didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course they'll come.
I don't know. You gotta hide the keys in the sink, kids, because he has this weird tracker on it, which I want in my life, I think.
Remember the days of the beeper?
No, I was too young.
Oh my god. I remember Dad had one.
I know I had those keys
for work,
right here.
and he was like so important. I was like, wow, he's such an important person. Need a beeper.
Buddy, release the keys.
I found this thing recently on
Pinterest.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the
is
street.
like stores your keys, almost like a Swiss Army
This
knife.
I can do.
So
Good call,
your
Max.
keys no longer jingle;
the
they're
bus
just
is
like
right.
all organized.
Oh
And then
wow!
they like fold out. So cool, right? It's like the key master or something. I don't know.
Okay, but what if you lose that?
Well, it hooks
You
onto
sold me
your
already.
car keys. Like there's a
Off the
key ring
yonder
that
bus
comes with
stop.
it, so it can hook onto your
choice
car
will
keys. So
love
unless you lose all of that,
So it looks like a Swiss Army
Max,
knife
you are
when
being
it's
so
closed.
fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe.
all right. So anyway, so this part I don't think is a pro to do this. This is what we were talking about before, like making decisions for her. And if I were Chloe and I had found out this is what she did, I'd be really upset because you can't alter someone's life like this.
Drastically
Especially
alter.
when you know, are so used to these tiny little time changes where you can just rewind a little bit, fix the situation, rewind a little bit, fix the situation. This is years and years and years back, and you're changing someone's entire life. You're changing multiple lives.
Yeah, Joyce's life.
It's not fair to do
Chloe's
that.
life. Presumably the extended family.
It's not fair to do
It
that.
alters, and then it alters David's life as well, and he doesn't, you know, get to meet someone that changes his perspective.
It
and
alters Rachel's life.
Rachel's life.
It alters everyone's life. It alters Max's life. I mean, not that that matters really, but it, you know.
Yeah, because this is a very tiny spoiler, but Chloe doesn't become friends with Rachel in this universe.
Never, Maxine.
They're not friends. So
I know.
that affects both
Sorry,
of them.
Mad Max. You're not pissed at me, right? Right?
I could see though an 18-year-old
party and
girl
smoke
like
a
just
pipe?
wants to help her friend if she has the opportunity. I could see somebody making that really rash decision
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the
to do something like this, but at the same time, like it is just it really goes to show that her powers are not
He hooked up with
necessarily good at all. It's really dangerous.
So it's weird that he's not with.
This is totally
What's her name? Brooke?
Brooke, yeah.
What else have I changed?
That's weird that he's not with Brooke.
Chloe.
Maybe it's like he still wouldn't have been interested.
Yeah.
And we were saying one of the first times we played this, maybe because I think I've seen a couple people were kind of confused. Like, what do you mean David is just a bus driver? Like, why? But Jillian and I were saying that, you know, it's probably because him being with Joyce gave him the confidence to go out for that other job.
Mm-hmm.
Gave him the confidence to say, you know, I am good at doing this and I want to protect other people and I want to do good.
Yeah, I think he was on the path toward healing and recovery.
Mm-hmm.
He was making mistakes, but he was still, you know.
And I think in this scenario, he probably came back from the war or his service, and maybe wasn't as confident because he didn't have Joyce kind of supporting him. Because I think Joyce is just a very supportive person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think anyone would feel very comfortable, and gain confidence with her support.
Also notice that Taylor, the blonde who's Victoria's friend in the other universe, is in this bus and not hanging out with everybody in the Vortex Club, which leads me to believe that Max has taken her place.
Ooh, maybe. I didn't even think of that.
Like, why is she not hanging out with the crowd? Why is she in this bus going somewhere else?
It seemed like Max was the queen bee.
Yeah, so maybe she took Victoria's role and Victoria took the role of Taylor.
Well, what about businesses?
Yeah. I'm working on the 2 whales in...
The 2 whales?
in Minecraft.
Well, the 2 whales is in The Sims 4, if you want to check that out. The last Creative Wednesday. Or 2 weeks ago, Creative Wednesday. It's probably different if you're listening to this before we... or after we upload.
Max Caulfield.
I don't want to even talk
Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Well, you did.
But you did,
Hold
Max.
on.
Somebody call her out,
Chloe,
please.
You have a visitor.
So the issue I had with this part was that we weren't really given a choice.
You mean to not
right?
To
and
not
I
save the father?
understand, and I understand that like storyline wise, they have to give that to us. Like they have to have us kind of handle that. But,
show us the consequences, or we don't learn.
Yeah. So here are just our stats in case you're interested. It's okay.
We're on the party list.
So that's it. That was episode 3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you cats on the flip flop.